If it looks or sounds too good to be true, it probably isn't. That's pretty much sums up the new thriller, The Perfect Guy. I think it's safe to say there really isn't a perfect guy out there in the world, and they're far from a perfect movie. Not too many out there, at least. But this sexual obsession thriller from David Rosenthal doesn't cut the mustard and falls way short of any possible goodwill or expectations that were given to it by that trailer. The film stars Sanaa Lathan, Morris Chestnut, and Michael Ealy. Michael Ealy is obsessed with Sanaa Lathan and basically makes her life a living hell, and makes hell for anyone who gets in the way. It's a pretty basic premise, and it's very uninspired, and unfortunately devolves into a pretty forgettable and, dare I say, dumb attempt at a thriller towards the end. Going into it, off the trailer, it looked like it could be a decent film, and sometimes you just want to see a movie that you can just check your brain at the door and just go and enjoy for what it is. And for a while, The Perfect Guy was doing just that. It was nothing spectacular, but at least it was like, you could like go with it for a little while. But then it reached a point in the movie that basically totally threw me out of the film, and I'm probably not the only one who felt that way, when characters start doing illogical things or not doing common sense things that people would do in certain situations. But there was an instance that happens between characters where common sense would say, do this. I thought that, but I didn't need to think that, because you could hear it in the audience, people asking, why didn't she do this? It's like, why isn't she doing that? People were wondering, why isn't she doing that? And there is no reasonable or proper or logical explanation provided for the lack of initiative upon this character and the situation they were in. And for the rest of the movie, that basically stuck in my craw, stuck in my mind, and they couldn't get past that. And I'm like, what? I was like thinking, what else are they going to do that just totally breaks common sense? And it happens way too often during the remainder of the film from that point on, to the point where I'm just like, okay, will this just end, please? So, as thrillers go, it's a pretty basic premise, but it was done better in other films, like Fatal Attraction or The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Films like those. But here, it's just not good. I would give The Perfect Guy a less than, far from perfect 3.5 out of 10 stars. Yep, 3.5. So, see it if you must. I don't recommend it. But, hey, maybe you're just in the mood for a bad thriller. Sometimes that's what you just need, and that's what you got to go see. So, what did you think? Have you seen The Perfect Guy? Were you looking forward to The Perfect Guy? If so, share your comments below. If you like this video, please hit the like button. I added a trailer for the Perfect Guy and the link to it in the description box. And just be warned that when you see the trailer, whatever your mind can bring up and make up to fill the gaps in between those scenes is probably better when this movie turns out to be ultimately. So, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do, so you can stay on top of my reviews as they come in. So until next time, be good to each other.